Sergeant, the Army don't pay me enough to drive this brat all day. Man, the Army don't pay him enough for this bullshit. Sorry, honey, no, I won't be home tonight again for dinner. The 3 wants to run another planning conference for the BC's upcoming exercise. Man, the Army don't pay me enough for this. Hey y'all, my name is John Mitchell. I'm a certified financial coach. The purpose of this YouTube video and this YouTube channel is to teach you how to master the personal finance basics. In today's YouTube video, we'll be discussing how much you will be getting paid in the military. We've all been there before. Enlisted NCOs and officers often find themselves asking, is the military pay actually worth it, especially during those late night training hours? I'm embarrassed I haven't done this yet. I should have done a 2025 military pay scale for this year, but better late than never. I'll definitely have the 2026 one done on time as soon as it drops in hopefully mid-January. So to get us back up to speed, today we're going to be discussing military pay rates for 2025, the planned pay raises for the military for 2026, and we're going to be discussing some takeaways we have from our pay rates and how we can use this information moving forward. All right, so today's numbers will come from DFAS, which is the Defense Finance and Accounting Service. This is the Department of Defense's group that manages all the money for the military and the rest of the DoD. So this is their main, or not their main page, but the page that they have all the pay tables. As you can see here in the link here, it's the home, military members pay, entitlements, and then pay tables. On this page, they have the pay rates, the BAS rates, clothing allowances, incentive pays, career pay, or C pay, hazardous duty pay, and all those other specialty pays that you could find in your military career. Jumping over to the BAS rates, if you didn't know what BAS is your basic allowance for subsistence, which what that means is it's for you, the service member, it's how much food you are entitled to by the military. It's not intended to cover all the food for your family if you have a family. Although if you try to base your budget around it, that's great. The food allowance that they give you is meant to just feed you, the individual. Just an FYI to put that out there. So for 2025, the BAS rates for officers are $320. For enlisted, it's $465. And then if you're in this weird BAS2 category, I haven't met one of these before, but if you're in that category, your BAS rate is $931. Now jumping over to the basic pay schedules, here are the enlisted pay schedules for 2021. If I haven't said it before, all the links for these websites will be in the description down below. So this is enlisted, that's chart 1, chart 2, and then chart 3. If we jump over to the warrant officer one, these are all your charts right there, from 2 years to 40 years. Jumping over to the OE categories, these are all you enlisted folks who get out and commission as officers. As you can see, or as you will see once we jump to officers, the OEs, y'all make significantly more than your standard officers. Last but not least, here are the officer pay rates for 2025. You have the top chart 2 to 10. Middle chart 12 to 24, and then bottom chart 26 to over 40. If you were wondering where BAH is, it's not on this page. It's not managed by DFAS. BAH is managed by the Defense Travel Management Office, based on locale. So when you look up through this link here, you got home allowances, the basic allowance for housing, and then the BAH rate lookup. So what you can do on this first one here is put in your zip code, which my base zip code is 22150, which is Fort Belvoir, year 2025, and pay grade 03. You'll hit submit, and then just for time's sake, it'll pop up your BAH that you are entitled to. So of course, take this, compare it to your LES. If you're not receiving what you're supposed to be receiving, you need to go to the pay office and get that figured out. Talk to your company commander if you need that kind of help. If you wanted to see what all the pay rates were, and I think I'll try to link this if I can't, I'll just show you where to find it. It's on this same front page here. You scroll all the way down to all BAH rates, and you can click PDF/Excel and hit submit, and you'll download that rate. And the chart will look something like this. It'll have all the pay rates that the DoD recognizes for all their locations, and it'll have all of the pay rates for those locales based on pay grade for the year 2025. Of note, BAS, I can't remember the last time that's changed. BAH can sometimes change annually. And then base pay rates usually change every year. We'll cover that later in this video. If you have not already, like and subscribe to this video as it helps me see what content you all like and want to see in the future. Moving on over to military pay raises year over year. Here I have on the military compensation and financial readiness page, which is on militarypay.defense.gov. Here I have the information for annual pay adjustments for the military starting in 2007 and working all the way to January of 2025. That will lead us into the anticipated, because it's not yet solidified, but anticipated military pay increase for 2026. If I reference this article here from the Military Wallet, no sponsorship, although if they want to, hey, that'd be cool, man. But no sponsorship today. It's just an article I found that I appreciated and I thought was straight to the point. Basically, the military is expecting a 3.8% raise in military pay for 2026. Again, it's as you can see, this update is in July. So that's by no means solidified. But it's still in the works and we'll see what happens in the future. So there you go. Those are the three major ways you'll get paid in the military. Yes, I talked a little bit about specialty pay, and those are little add-ons that you could have based on your circumstances. But by and large, your pay is based off of your base pay, your BAS, and your BAH, which we already talked about today. So now the question is, so what? I have this, what do I do with this information? Well, that's a great question. I think the biggest and most important thing you all can do with this is budget. I've talked many times on this channel before, and I'll continue to talk about it till my lungs drop out. Budgeting is the path to financial freedom and financial success in the future. If you can maximize the amount of cash flow you bring in, minimize your expenses, with all that little extra money, that's money you can use to either spend or to save for your retirement, save up for a new car so you don't have to get a car, a Dodge Charger with 20% interest rate, save up for a down payment for a new house. We also briefly talked about military pay increases. At the end of the day, the government has realized that the private sector pays a lot of money for great talent and great people. And the best way to keep top talent is to pay them for the talent that they have. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It's incredibly important to understand how much money you make so that you can budget appropriately. If you're looking for a financial coach to help you maximize that amount of money you're looking to save in the future, sign up for a free appointment today with the link in the description or in the comment section down below. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next video.